arguing over a religion. You niggas arguing over shit that don't even exist. None of it really exists. I don't give a fuck which one it is. Because when it comes down to it, power is taken by force. Okay? You can never talk your way, you can never preach or teach your way into power. Only way power is exchanged is by force. And so, looking from the outside in, I remember not too long ago when Gaddafi was trying to push for this United States of Africa. You understand what I'm saying? And that somehow Gaddafi ended up being the president of the African Union. Okay? Now, that lets us know it's enough niggas in Africa to support his ass. And so when you start to see the motherfucking dominoes fall, okay, if you see a turmoil in the northern regions, I see it affecting the whole continent, one way or another, okay? Because the only thing left to happen is the cronies to fall right along with it, and that includes his cronies right here in the United States of America. Okay? A lot of people are not going to want to hear that. But it's true. Because he has supporters in the United States. Okay? One of them being Louis Farrakhan. Alright? Okay? And so when you start seeing the head of football, you can just, it's over for Islam. I'm just being real. A lot of motherfuckers keep thinking that somehow Islam is going to change the world. Christianity going to change the world. All of them went to their apex. And the motherfuckers have come down. And they're not coming back up. So you can try to breathe life into that shit if you want to. For black people, it is about nationalism. As Marcus Garvey said, that's the highest idea. That's got to be our religion. We can't come in here and argue no motherfucker did Adam and Eve. They're so goddamn what? If they did or if they didn't, they ain't gonna feed nobody. You sit here and argue that shit all day long. Is it pyramids on Mars? Our motherfuckers want to talk. Our minds is all over the place. And what it shows, we are so vulnerable for attack. That's what it shows. We are so vulnerable for attack. Because the shit that's going on overseas, you're going to realize in small little pockets is already going on here. See motherfuckers in Wisconsin. See motherfuckers out, these practices, what they saying is that you motherfuckers done fuck Africa. You done fuck the peoples of the world, but now it's coming back up. It's coming back up. And let it be known, keep your eyes out, because it's all type of motherfuckers off. I don't know where my G's at today, but I'll be getting on their ass as soon as they pop up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, pops agitation, rebellion is going on right here on this wicked ass soil. Right here. Okay? And so once you learn history, you understand that what happened before, if the conditions don't truly change, Marcus Garvey has said, the oppressor still oppressed. Okay, and as long as you have people that is oppressed, as long as you have people that's starving, as long as you have the have-nots, while you got these crackers living on Mount Olympus, living high on the fucking pole, where the majority of African people, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. You understand? I say it again, a lot of people get on me because I don't support some black and brown initiative. I don't give a fuck about the brown. Let them fight for their goddamn cause. You understand what I'm saying? We always gonna jump on teams with a motherfucker, and soon as they get the best benefit out of this shit, they gonna leave our ass behind. Okay? And so what the fuck you think we gonna do if we help these motherfuckers into some type of position? You think they're gonna help us to go back to Africa? These motherfuckers don't do the same goddamn thing that the crackers gonna do, because they assume that this is their land any motherfucker, so why they gonna give us something? Okay? And so Marcus Garvey told us that we got to go back home. That's the only place for us. And I know a lot of people just don't believe it, because the shit, we ain't been moving in discussion, we go deeper, and so when you look up, it just becomes impossible. And so motherfuckers just settle for just being here. Just settle. Okay? And so I convict Islam for being the main perpetrator of turning us away from Africa after the fall of Marcus Garvey. Because what they did is that they kept the nationalistic aspect. So you think they kept that because they knew people wanted a nation. And Marcus Garvey, so they kept the nation, but they turned our vision from Africa over to Mecca, over to some fucking Morocco. And then you had the Moorish Science Temple with they traitorous ass and diverted us up under the goddamn wall. We come from Easter Island. You understand? We come from a landmass that now sunk up under the goddamn water. Nobody know where it at. We can't plant no fucking seed in it. We can't get no fresh water out of it. They diverted us. And there's no doubt in my mind that the United States government installed all of them motherfuckers. Just like they installed Gaddafi. Just like they installed Mubarak. You got to understand, this is just a small microcosm of what's going on over there. So just as you see them chop their heads off of them motherfuckers, you're going to see they're going to chop heads over here. Just watch. You're going to see motherfuckers get quiet. You're going to see motherfuckers don't even make no appearances. They ain't going to even motherfuckers, niggas just shaking. Motherfuckers shaking, who going to, you know, all the backdoor dealings and shit. Is this motherfucker gonna tell you, because motherfuckers ain't just gonna go down by themselves. Okay? And so, you ain't just gonna go down by themselves. So, birds of a feather flock together. Okay? And so, as you see, this motherfucker is being brought down. He couldn't get the Africans to come into this United States of Africa. They couldn't, and Kwame Nkrumah was the first that brought that vision of the United States of Africa. You understand what I'm saying? Dr. Clark said, that might even be the wrong terminology. You don't even sound like the United States. But Kwame Nkrumah was the one that brought that terminology, United States. And so now you see Gaddafi. This motherfucker had on the outfit with all of our leaders on. If you Google it, he had Patrice Lumumba. He had Kwame Nkrumah. He had all the revolutionaries on his shirt. You understand what I'm saying? And this motherfucker ain't nothing but a mixed breed bastard ass A-Rag. He's down with the air. That's all he's there for. Mubarak. And when you seen not too long ago when Sudan went to take his vote for, becoming his own sovereign nation, who went to Sudan to visit Bashir? Mubarak and Gaddafi. Mubarak and Gaddafi, because they knew that they motherfucking ass had failed that cracker slave master. And they knew that they was gonna get the head chopped in. That's why they went down there, to see all that they could do. And you know what Bashir told them? Ain't shit we could do. Nothing. Ain't nothing we could do. Because obviously it's some African nations that's backing down. It got to be. It got to be. And so you're not getting that information. But ain't no way they been jumping on them. Now why all of a sudden they got strength to cast them votes and get that sovereignty? They got some backing in Africa. We got to get peoples on the ground. That brings us back this information. You can't look at Yahoo News, CNN, nothing but liars. You understand what I'm saying? Gonna tell what's the best benefit for the white slave master over here? Yeah, they're gonna tell you that Africa kicking their ass. They're not gonna tell you that. And they ain't supposed to tell you that. They're your motherfucking enemy. How the hell the white man gonna tell you what's really going on in Africa? But that's our fault. That's our fault that we don't go to Africa and talk to our brothers and sisters. But you motherfuckers go down to the Bahamas. You go down to fucking Cancun. And we're going to Mexico, but we're going to see our ancestors that put monuments and ancient history down there. And a lot of people need to see that because that's their first step. A lot of niggas can't go to Africa. They don't want to go to Africa. But you can spark their mind by taking them and showing them what's right here in the backyard. And even a greater experience. Sometimes you have to feed them little at a time. And so we even get motherfuckers mad because we going down to Mexico to show them the old mates. Voyages of the Nile. While our ancestors came over here, built pyramids, temples, brought religion, mathematics, and science, spirituality. Ain't no fucking Mayan calendar. The hell a Mayan get a goddamn calendar? They only been here 2 days. They ain't even been here long enough to even do the calculations. You understand? The damn Mayan calendar supposedly go back 3000 BCE, but then when you look up the old maps, what time period did they exist? They came on the scene around 300 AD. How the hell you gonna invent a calendar that go back 3000 BC and you wasn't even here to do the goddamn calculations? The African did the calculations and gave it to them. And that's what the story is telling us. So we've been all over the world doing, causing achievement and accomplishment that brought the rest of the world into what you call civilization. And we're going to have to go back to our ancestors and reclaim our history in order to restart this shit. Because niggas is lost. Period. We are lost in this game. For real. And these peoples is fighting and shit and taking shit. And right now, with the turmoil that's going on in Africa, I don't see why no African army has moved in on that shit. Because this would be the right time to take it back. Because it's in turmoil. And in the terms of history in ancient Egypt, when you read and it says intermediate periods, this is what you call an intermediate period, where the government has fallen. There's no one truly in power. You got what you call warlords and different, various men that claim and rule over different areas of the nation. Ain't really no one leader. You understand what I'm saying? So all it takes is one strong contingency to go in, bust heads, take it over, and then somebody will say something. I don't give a goddamn how many goddamn Arab or Gaddafi kill. I hope he drop bombs on all them motherfuckers, and then I hope they come in and cut his motherfucking throat at the end. Don't kill him yet. Let him do all the motherfucking damage he can. Let him drop bombs. They say he giving his supporters missiles. Give it to him. Kill all them motherfuckers. And then in the end come in and cut his goddamn throat. Because they took our land, they have been murdering and raping and the same goddamn Arab that sell you that bad meat, sell your babies the poison, sell your babies the blunts, give your babies the sacks, to sell outside the goddamn liquor store. That's the same goddamn Arab that's in Africa. And what he's doing in a small microcosm right here in your community is what he's doing on a continental scale in Africa, on a global scale in Africa and in Asia. So the Arab is not your enemy, your friend. He is your arch enemy. The white man is your arch enemy. And both of them is in cahoots in trying to keep you down. Who gave the Arab permission to come down here and sell goddamn liquor in the African community? The white man. Who gives him the permission to build his goddamn liquor store right next to the damn church? I mean, right next to it. And you niggas talking about you love God. But if you go over to see if Islam is a rule of law that you cannot have liquor like goddamn 300 miles from a mosque. Not just right next door, like 4,000 miles from a mosque. But they come over here and disrespect your God. Because they know they gave it to you. They know it's fake. They know you ain't gonna do nothing but go in there and slide, hoop and holler, get that goddamn preacher all your goddamn money, can't even pay your goddamn bill, can't even buy your babies the clothes that they need to go on their back, but you'll give it to the preacher man. And you got Detroit look like motherfucking Kosovo. Like somebody that dropped all type, and the only thing you can see coming up out the smoke is these big ass mega churches. Straight up. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's because we done lost our nationalism. You need to go back to Marcus Garvey. You need to go back to Malcolm X. But Marcus Garvey more so than anybody because he had the best plan for our people. Bottom goddamn line, hands down. A lot of people are always talking about what Elijah Muhammad did for Malcolm X. But when you really look at his program comes from Marcus Garvey, because his mama and his daddy was Garveyites. They don't never talk about that. Acting as if, he heard just like many others, they heard the nationalism in Elijah. And so a lot of people flock to that. But then he said, goddamn it, once he got his head straight, and he seen really because Islam is a lie, but shit, the Nation of Islam is 3, 4, 5 cuts on the lie. You understand what I'm saying? He said, goddamn, I went over there and seen the real lie. And then I come over here and I see how y'all motherfuckers done put 3, 4, 5 cuts on. Okay? And it fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? When you got a man as powerful as Malcolm X who can really change, the demographics of the minds of people, they had to kill him. They had to kill him. So all of it is a lie. The Muslim, the Arab, and it is, a lot of niggas gonna say it ain't Islam. Let it be clear that the national religion of Egypt is Islam. The national. So don't get to running talking about Muslims. Shut up. The national religion of Egypt is Islam. And the national title for Egypt is the Arab Republic of Egypt. So you got both with the Arab and Islam. They went over there and flooded out our temples. Right here. With this lake right here that you call Nasser Lake. Now, that lake is a man-made lake. They damned that at Aswan. They damned it at Aswan, Aswan Dam, and caused that lake to be there. And it was nothing but Nubian temples, just like you see in Egypt. Nothing but Nubian temples, a lot of Nubian graves and villages, and many tens of thousands of our people. They're going to tell our people that they got to leave. Many of them never left. Man, they drowned tens of thousands of our people is up under that water. You think I give a goddamn about an Arab? They drowned tens of thousands. Because even the queen, even Hatshepsut, they call this is the pose of the Suten. He's the enforcer, or she is the enforcer of Ma'at, which is righteousness, harmony, right teaching, rule of government. Whatever you got to do to keep Ma'at in place, and you should do that. Even if it means killing kids. Even if it means killing women. Yo, look at you. Look at your weak ass heart. Motherfucker, I wouldn't give a fuck about none of these crackers. When you get ready to kill their ass, go straight to their babies and their fucking women. Too wrong with YouTube. Won't put this shit on. They'll ban my ass off the internet. And I don't give a fuck. Because that's what they do. When they go out there and have your women aborting their babies, that's what it is. They using the shit on you. They using it on you. Going up in there, snatching the queen uterus out at an alarming rate. That's what they doing. They ain't shooting her down, but they're doing even worse to her. Psychologically destroying our women, because ain't no man there to help her out. You put the baby there with your bitch ass, and then you run off, and then the cracker just like the devil all in her ear, teaching you to see what the nigga did to you. He's no good. I got the right answer for you. Go on and get rid of the baby. Then we're going to give you $2. Nigga, you go to school. You understand what I'm saying? This is the trick of the goddamn devil. He been doing the goddamn shit since we got off the boat. But we were stronger then because we fought the cracker every chance we got. Even the queen's fought, spitting his goddamn face. Hang me, bitch, but I'm going to spit on your ass into the motherfucking rope. Pop my neck. You niggas are soft. You niggas are soft. If the cracker come, I seen the motherfuckers out there, he's coming in. Niggas talking to the police. Because of some shit, nigga, I don't know what happened. Fucking come in here. Y'all out there talking to the police.
Cause of some shit, I don't know what happened.
Back in the day, you wouldn't even do no shit like that. Bitch, what did you see? Now I ain't see shit. I ain't see nothing. Don't even talk to him. Because a nigga gonna say, well, motherfucker, is you talking now? You will talk later.
Later.
You got to understand, if this shit pop off, that this is a brotherhood. Plain and simple. It ain't got to be hard. This is a brotherhood. And at any point in time, these motherfuckers come down in Detroit and anywhere else, and they attack any of our people, then we should move the whole city upon their ass and kill any motherfucker that ain't a Detroiter, which means all crackers, all Arabs, all Indians, red dot or feather. I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate. If they ain't black, be on the attack. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that to the bottom of my heart. Because with a situation, they fly. Tea parties. What the fuck you think the crack? The white boy went out there and shot that senator, sending a message. Y'all motherfuckers better fall in line. Y'all done went too far to the motherfucking left. You done gave these niggas, these spits, and these goddamn Chinese motherfuckers the whole lane. They gave us shit, really. The only thing they gave us is the slave label, and now they don't even want us to have it. And outsourcing in India, outsourcing in China, outsourcing every goddamn thing, because that's the new slave population. But they can go over there and get a nigga 2 cents, make shoes, come over here for that shit and sell that shit for $200. And niggas go in there and buy. I want a couple pairs of shoes, I ain't gonna buy. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't gonna look at you unless you're French. You come out there holes in your shoes, they don't even wanna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Your shit curled up on their head. They gonna eat your word don't mean shit. I'm just being real. So you know, it's a catch-22. So you get that couple of hookups and you put that shit up. And you don't wear that shit every day. You pour that shit out on occasion, nigga. You know what it is. You got police out. I see them walking. You got agents everywhere. And so they know we here. They know we here. And they want to see, you know, because they know that this group right here is being broadcasted all around the world. They know that. They know that. And they're hoping that one day we'll be dumb enough to get them some information. But we're not going to do it. We're going to always generalize, because we got leaders in all these communities that know how to take that clay and mold it and shape it to fit their own community in particular situation. We're not going to give no goddamn information out, but to fight. That's it. And then we got generals all over this in our race that know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to thank brothers. We got to be in that heart of war. We got to thank sisters. We gotta be in that heart of war. And we, you know, as we walk around out here, we got to have our eyes open. That's why the eye is all over the wall. To see, to open up your, don't let them motherfuckers play you with that mysticism. It's a you know, but nigga, we don't need that. It's a deeper meaning, but there's always a simple meaning. It's more powerful than any goddamn meaning. 1 + 1 = 2, simple as that. Simple as that. You understand what I'm saying? If the motherfucker want it, give it to him. And sometimes